Request to physically appear personally in court. Hi, I'm Darren Findling of the Probate Pro law firm. We're going to cover this particular Wayne County Probate Court form. Again, this is designed for the Wayne County Probate Court to make a specific request to appear in person versus a virtual or digital appearance. Let's look at the form itself. At the bottom left corner, it identifies the form number, WC for Wayne County, PC for Probate Court, Form 2.407. It's the request to physically appear. On the right side, you'll see that it identifies two court rules, that being MCR 5.140 and MCR 2.407, as well as a mental health statute, MCL 330.1455. The controlling court rule is really 2.407, which identifies that the court has the right to decide whether the court hearing will be done in the form of a digital Zoom hearing or require in-person hearing itself. And the court can also combine both some in-person and some virtual through Zoom. Now, the balancing act that the court has to take into consideration is to decide what's fair under the circumstances, but it is a discretion of the court, of the trier of fact, this being the judge, to decide whether they're going to grant this request or not. Most of the proceedings that are occurring in the court system post-pandemic are virtual hearings. Let's work our way through the form itself. As you'll see at the top, it allows you to identify the case number and judge on the top right corner. It is already pre-filled in for Wayne County because this is a Wayne County specific form. It identifies the estate name. You'd fill that part in, as well as the date and time of the hearing and the judge's name. And you identify in paragraph 2 what your relationship is to that particular matter that's appearing before the court. Maybe you're the petitioner, maybe you're the respondent, maybe you're a witness. And of course, there's a spot there for the requester, the person that is signing this document, to complete their information, contact information, as well as if there's an attorney that's involved, to identify the name of the attorney and have their signature on the form. You'll also notice, unlike many of the other forms, this particular form already tells you how to make the request, and it's a submission to the courtroom file at WCPC.us. So that's how you complete the form, and then you would submit it via email to that particular email address. You'll notice at the bottom there's a court use only. This is really the opportunity for the court to identify whether that request has been granted and that everyone else is going to appear by Zoom, or the request is granted and the hearing is going to be rescheduled to a in-person hearing because there's going to be no Zoom available at that time. So this is really important that you look at both the notice of hearing and whether this particular request is granted or not, because the court would then issue presumably a renotice of hearing, letting the parties know that the manner in which the hearing is going to be conducted is no longer by Zoom, but now is either in person or partially in person. Also, there's a checkbox there for the denial of the request and the reasons that the court is saying that the in-person request that's being made within this form is denied. There's a spot for the date and then, of course, for the judge to sign. So it's a pretty simple form itself, but it is this form that the court wants you to use to make that request when you're asking to appear in person. Now, there's all sorts of reasons why people would want to appear in person. Sometimes an in-person hearing is a much more effective way for people to express what's going on, to orally argue versus a Zoom argument. So again, this is the process. You can follow the court rules, the statutes. We urge you to work with a skilled, competent probate lawyer whenever you're working your way through the probate court. At the Probate Pro, we are passionate about everything probate. If you have questions about this specific form or any probate-related process, give us a call at 833-PROBATE or visit us at theprobatepro.com.